AI can be a really double-edged sword. In one moment, it can give you really great insight, and in other moments, it can just babble gibberish. And when I incorporated AI into Siteboards, it was very important to me to keep it on the guardrails so that what it gives you is quality, not just quantity. There is no big red button that just says easy that you smack and it gives all the information to your client, because that's just not realistic. So what I'd like to do is quickly show you how AI is implemented in Siteboards. The first place is in the discovery. Now, before we run the primary audience AI, I want you to pay attention to our initial client request. We've said that this is a real estate site featuring residential homes throughout the country, and we want to focus on work from home families. Okay, so now let's go back and let's run this AI. This only takes a few seconds. In fact, that was real time. And now you'll see how it pulled in some of the information, like the working from home lifestyle, and that it's about discovering homes that meet their unique needs. So that's the power of compounding. You start with one bit of information, and as you add more information, it compounds to get even more poignant results. So that's how AI is used in the discovery process. Let's see how it's used elsewhere in the site. The next place is in the site planner. And much like the other areas, this also is compounding. And it takes information from the discovery as well as the initial homepage, which sort of sets your tone for the most part. So here I can go into new builds and I can say, well, what's my page goal? And here it says the new page aims to inform families about the unique advantages and availability of new construction homes, specifically when highlighting features relevant to modern family living and work from home needs. You see how the discovery is actually working with the site planner. Now, we'll go ahead and save that, because when you're doing this compounding, you need to save the information so that the next time AI runs, it'll be available to it. So let's go ahead and run this SB Assist here, which is going to actually give you the sections for the page. We'll say 4 sections and we'll click Generate. And this usually takes about 30 to 40 seconds. Okay, there it's done, and now we have the 4 sections that we've asked for. If we didn't like any of them, we could simply rerun that one section, or we're able to add them all. We could also, if we didn't want that section, we could just unclick it. So we'll go ahead and add all 4 sections, and we'll save that. And as you can see, this is very, very poignant and on target. This isn't just some babble that it's pulling out of thin air. It's spent some time to think about it. Now, is it perfect? No, you should always double check. However, it will get you 90% of the way there, and it speeds the development time immensely. In fact, let's see how quickly we can do a page's information. We'll go to the commercial page. We'll do our page goal. And we'll just double check that this is what we're looking for. Yep. We'll save that. And now we'll tell it to create sections. For this one, we want 5 sections. And now we can read through our sections to make sure that it is what we want. This looks about right. So we'll go ahead and add them. And there we go. In under a minute, on 2 clicks, we were able to come up with an entire thing. Now, should we want to, we can still edit this. Let's say we want to move the form above the content. You know, we could add in an asset of questions for the contact form, and we'll add that asset need. We'll save that. And now this whole page is done. It's in the customer's portal, and they're able to see what it is that they need to add and see where the direction of that page is going. Pretty powerful stuff. Through your proposal. Here you'll have the ability to add certain items and certain items are not. For instance, the About Us, you would just insert your default. You wouldn't want to get AI to make up your About Us. You have real information that is saved in your company settings that you would want to use on your proposals. So there you see exactly how AI really fuels the ability to tell the story without just being a big button that just makes up stuff how it wants and creates a bunch of fluff. And the final place that AI is used is for the site audits. While the actual numbers of the site audits are decided by the performance of your website, the way that it explains the information and how it lays it out in a way that can be readable to your average user is done via AI. Now, there's no real tweaking needed in this one because it doesn't need to be. We have finite numbers that we can draw conclusions from. So now you see exactly how much power AI has added to Siteboards. While it is not an AI app, it utilizes AI to make a better product. We'll see you in the next video.